Once upon a time, in a small kingdom ruled by an old and wise king who didn't have a son to take over after him. As he grew older, he realized he needed to find someone who could rule with kindness and fairness. So he decided to search for a successor. The king sent out messages throughout the kingdom, inviting all young men for an interview with the king. The outcome of the interview will decide a possible successor to the throne. The only qualifications for the candidate was that they should have immense love for their fellow human beings. Every young man across the kingdom, including one from a small village, became excited about the opportunity. The young man was poor but known for his hard work and kindness. When he heard about the chance to be the next king, he worked hard to save money for nice clothes and food for the journey to the palace. On his way to the palace, he met a beggar who was cold and hungry. Even though he had just bought new clothes and food for himself, he felt sorry for the beggar and gave him everything he had. Now dressed in his old worn-out clothes, he continued his journey. When he finally arrived at the palace, one of the king's helpers noticed his humble appearance but admired his generosity. He let him clean up before meeting the king in the grand hall. As he waited nervously, the king entered. When the young man looked up, he was surprised to see that the king looked just like the beggar he had helped on the way. The king noticed his reaction and smiled kindly. "Yes, I was that beggar," he confessed. "I wanted to see if you truly cared about others." The young man explained why he had given away his new clothes and food. The king nodded thoughtfully. "Your kindness has shown me your true heart. Our kingdom needs someone like you who cares deeply for others." And so the young man from the small village became the king's chosen successor. He ruled with fairness and compassion, always remembering the lesson he learned about the importance of kindness. Under his rulership, the kingdom prospered and people lived happily. This story reminds us that true greatness comes from a caring heart and a willingness to help others. Thank you guys for watching.